guys, welcome back to the Love Letters to Broadway podcast, the podcast that gives you Broadway tips, tricks, advice, and we share our adventures or like resurfacing our adventures because there's some crazy things going on our TikTok.
Apparently, we've blown up overnight over a situation that has nothing to actually do with us.
Nothing. But my name is Skylar.
And I'm Michelle, and there may be some new people tuning into this episode because of our video that's resurfacing. So if you're new here, hi, how are you?
You're welcome. It's been a crazy 24 hours. It's been weird.
It's been actually
Weird.
insane. So I guess to quickly summarize it, because it does have to do with our episode this
Yeah.
week. So our video that where we talk about what happened at our experience in Mamma Mia back in like November
Yeah,
is
November.
circling on TikTok because there's a new situation that happened at Mamma Mia this past week. So this week's episode is all about theater etiquette, but that's what we're referencing.
Yeah, so we're gonna do our usual, our hyperfixations. There's not much Broadway news, I guess, with the start of the year. There's not much going on right now, which is weird and a little scary at the same time because we're so used to having like 3 pages of Broadway news, and there's literally nothing going on.
Yeah.
Um, and then we're gonna talk about the Mamma Mia situation. We'll tell you again about ours, and then we're just gonna go over theater etiquette because it's been actually, like, a little scary to go because you don't know what you're gonna get in an audience.
Oh, absolutely. It's you never know what you're gonna get. You never know how people are gonna act, but also like,
Mm,
well, in the audience, but even at the stage door too. Like you just never know what the
yeah,
night's gonna be like anymore.
and it's like you're spending money to do this, and it's like, is it worth it?
Hmm.
So it's like it's crazy because 'cause we'll talk about it, but I feel like theaters are not doing much to help these situations, but we will
Absolutely not.
discuss it. So hyperfixations, do you wanna go first?
Yes, ma'am. So this week, I've been like recirculating a lot of older Broadway music that I haven't listened to in a while. Um, but also some newer things too. So, in three this week, I've been listening to Finish the Fight from Stuffs. I
Oh,
forgot how good
wow.
that show was.
That was amazing. It's on tour right now.
Yeah, I wish we could see it. Like, what's annoying is whenever the shows go on tour, they never come near New York City because of like restrictions. But like, I would like to
Did they
see
go
some
to
of the shows
Jersey?
again. Sometimes they go to Jersey, but sometimes you have to wait at least like a year or two after the show closed to go to Jersey.
Dang.
But we gotta keep an eye out because there are
Yeah.
like I would love to see that again. There's other tours I want to see too. Like I want to see the Beauty and the Beast tour.
Oh, yeah.
I think the closest it's coming right now is Boston. Well, actually, no, I think it's gonna be in Connecticut.
Oh,
It's not
not too
horrible.
bad.
So then in second place this week, Cat's Eye, the pop girl group, released a new song called Internet Girl. It premiered at their concert like over the summer, not over the summer, over the winter. And now the actual like song version came out. The actual song version is horrible what they did to it. They like replaced the vocals and made it sound like it's AI and they made
Oh,
a weird like baby
no.
voice. So I'm this is not that new version. This is the TikTok concert version.
Okay.
It's a great song though. You should go listen to it. Just don't listen to the actual version right
AI.
now.
That's crazy.
It's so auto-tuned. It's so AI. And it's just like everyone keeps fighting about it because they feel like this is going to become the future of like K-pop type music, which is sad.
Mhm. That's sad.
And then in my first spot this week, I've been listening to your favorite Broadway show ever, Smash. And I've been listening to Let Me Be Your Star, but not the opening version. It's the one that Bella Coppola sang as the solo, which is really pretty much like the main version from the TV show.
Mhm.
I forgot like and the show was not great, yes. But I did forget how good that number was. Like her voice was beautiful when she sang that.
Yeah.
Like I gotta give credit where credit was due. That number was great. So I've been enjoying that this week.
Interesting.
Um, and then in terms of TV shows, movies, other things in life, uh, I just started last night season 5 of Stranger Things. So I'm almost caught up to the internet. But I don't know if you've seen, there's these rumors going around online that there's going to be like a secret ninth episode of Stranger Things coming out.
Hmm. No, I didn't see anything.
Everybody thinks it's actually going to be announced tomorrow, it's January 7th, but like people are like fighting about it all over TikTok because they think that there's been hints that there's going to be
Uh-huh.
like a secret episode or an alternate ending coming out like I don't know. I thought the
Mhm.
finale's the finale, but I'm not even up to it yet.
Yeah. Well, they're long. Those episodes are pretty long the last season.
Oh my God. Every episode's like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah, which is hard.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
I was getting through the first few seasons so fast, but now I'm just like, I can't. You can only get like one episode in a night, if even.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's been a struggle. But I will say the season 4 finale was epic. So when you get up to that, you gotta let me know.
Yeah, I gotta start watching again. I gotta get a
Hmm.
TV. My TV's coming. I gotta
Oh,
wait.
you
I
don't have one yet.
don't have a TV yet. So I have my laptop. That's what I was watching on, but it's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's never the same.
Hmm.
Not the same. So that's been going on this week, and I honestly I haven't really watched anything or done anything else besides that. It's been a very busy like week with work and stuff, so I just like haven't had time.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Did you hear, by the way, this is just a
Mhm.
random hyperfixation or question thing. Did you hear the rumor now that Miley is going to be doing a Hannah Montana reunion tour and that the audience is only going to be 25 and up?
I heard about that. Is that real?
I don't know if it's real. I'm trying to find out. But if it is, like, I would go to that.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard about it, but I kind of just like scrolled past it because I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to go if there's youngins going, I gotta be honest. Because, like, when I went to the Jonas Brothers concert, I don't know if it happened at your night too, but like on my night, the amount of kids in the audience was actually crazy. Like 10-year-olds and younger. And I'm like, why are you guys here? How do you even know who they are?
Yeah, it is weird because like I like the Jonas Brothers since like elementary school, so it's weird when like the new generation comes and they have no idea the older
Right?
songs or anything. But I don't know, I didn't really notice, but I was also so like hyper focused on the my man.
That is true. You love yourself some Joe.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, that's it for me this week. What's going on in your life?
I've been revisiting Outsiders and Boop. So at 3, I have great expectations from The Outsiders. But honestly, what propelled me to get back obsessed with that song was I did see a bootleg of Brody singing it on TikTok.
Mm,
And then I was like, oh, this song is so good. And I like forgot about it for a second.
I know you
So
miss Brody.
I do, because he was just chef's kiss as Pony Boy. But I hope he's doing well. I think he put out a new song. And then at 2, because we talked about last week, like our favorite moments, and my favorite moment of 2025 is when we went to the Tony Award day and we went to see Boop. So I have something to
Mhm.
shout about as 2 because I've been back obsessed with that.
I listened to that too this week. It's
Because
such a
I
good
just
song.
remember, and it's just so, I don't know, it's just so beautiful, and I've just been obsessed. But then at number 1, I have My Own Best Friend by Joe Jonas. His soul album is so good. So good.
Is this a new soul album or an old one?
New. He put it
Oh,
out within this year. It's so
I
good.
did I didn't know he had a new one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And it's just iconic. Um, Books, I'm still reading We Who Will Die by Stacia Stark. I recommend it. I'm obsessed. I just haven't had time and it's annoying me because it's a
Mm,
book that I'm actually like sitting at work. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to read my book, like, because I left off on this. So I recommend it. I'm just not reading it quick because I haven't had time. Um, And then I'm still listening to People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry before the movie comes out. I think this upcoming week it's coming out.
Hmm.
And then I finally finished The Summer I Turned Pretty. And that's all I'll say
I
about
know
that
you
one.
cannot spoil it for me. I will
Because
get to it eventually.
I definitely cried at the end, but there's definitely
Oh.
like weird directions going on.
Hmm.
But I finished it, done with it, moving on. Um, and that's really it. That was my week. Yeah.
Sounds like a good week. I was gonna ask you, did you stop by Barnes and Noble at all? You heard they did like their after Christmas 50% off hardcover sale?
I did. And I got my $5 book
Oh, that's
from the
nice.
it's a little romance. I always get the $5 book from the cafe.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I I went, I couldn't find anything that I wanted to get. Like, I don't know, nothing was like, I don't know, captivating me, which I feel bad about. I want to get back into reading.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a few that I was
Hmm.
eyeing for a while. And some like I'm really obsessed with getting like the different covers and stuff of books that I already have. So I might have
Mm.
gotten a few of those special ones.
Why not? Treat yourself.
Yeah.
So I guess, shall we get into Broadway news? We don't have a lot, like you said earlier.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I guess
Uh,
nothing's going on.
apparently, I think that happens every January though. Usually the
Mm,
biggest things that happen in January are shows closing,
yes.
which
But I
I'm
feel like they
waiting for
already
that.
announced.
A lot of them did, so that's why I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, like we said last episode, there's nothing really coming out. Like there's not a lot. So it's like, how do you have Broadway news when there's no Broadway going on in a way?
That's a little scary.
It is. Um, and if things keep continuing the way people are reacting to our video, like they may not have Broadway, like
Yeah.
because so many people like don't want to go anymore. But anyway, so the first piece of Broadway news is that the Book of Mormon announced that you can now get $15 tickets in honor of their 15th year on Broadway. So it is a digital lottery. The first drawing is going to be held on January 15th. And you can sign up now online. So check out their website or playbill.com for that information. Winners are going to be selected at random on the 15th of each month and emailed a link to purchase up to two tickets at $15 each per performance on selected dates in the following month. I hope that it ends up being that the people can choose their own seats because from personal experience, when I went to Book of Mormon and I won lottery tickets, they sat me behind a pole and I
Mm.
physically could not see anything. So I hope that's not what they're gonna try to do, like trick people into going, like and think, oh great, I'm gonna get $15 tickets, and then they sit you like where I sat, where you physically cannot see the show.
Um, wasn't that Lucky Seat? Because I clicked it and
It was.
it's a complete different system. They're not using Lucky Seat, so just be
Hmm.
warned. It's like a different website and you just fill it out once and you subscribe.
Well, that's interesting.
So I don't know. So I'm curious. I don't want to see the Book of Mormon again. Like I'm good. I saw it twice. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm curious if anybody wins. I would love to know where those seats are.
I am surprised that this show has lasted as long as it did compared to other shows.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
I
now
think
the show's a little
tourists,
dated. Like,
they probably get like, the thing is, they probably get people who aren't Broadway people, but like South
mm,
Park and all that, and are going because of that.
mm,
I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. So we discussed this a little bit, so just so everyone knows, Julie Benko is now in Ragtime. She started January 6th, and she's going to be in the role of Emma Goldman for Shayna Taub through March 29th. So just so you know, if you want to go see her, now's the time.
I would like to see her. I really,
She's
I want to see
amazing.
Ragtime so bad.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
feels so hard
definitely.
to get into. It's on the list. I don't know if you saw, but they had, and maybe here in the Broadway news notes, I don't even know, but they announced today New York City Broadway Week.
Is it two for
Um,
one?
it's the 2 for 1, the Broadway week tickets. I wonder
Yeah.
if Ragtime's on there. We should take a look.
Is it ever really worth it though? I feel like we always look and then we're like, oh, they like the prices are still crazy.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Honestly, it matters the show.
Hmm.
Because like I've gotten tickets like years ago through it and like it was a great deal, but then other times you're looking and it's like, well, if one ticket is still $300, 150 per for each person is still a tremendous amount of money. So
Yeah.
it's hit or miss, but we could look at it.
Yeah, we should.
Just because I really want to get in finally.
I know. We have to.
So it was also announced this week the rest of the cast for Broadway's upcoming version of or revival of Death of a Salesman. So it is a Broadway revival of the Arthur Miller Pulitzer-winning and Tony-winning play. It was previously announced that it's going to be starring Nathan Lane, Laurie Metcalf, and Christopher Abbott and Ben Allers when performances start on March 6th at the Winter Garden Theater. But now they revealed some of the other cast members, such as K. Todd Freeman as Charlie, Jonathan Cake as Ben Lowman, John Drea, sorry, as Howard, Michael Benjamin Washington as Bernard, Tasha Lawrence as the woman, Jake Silberman as Stanley, along with I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Joaquin Consuelos, Jake Termine, Carl Green, and Jack Falahy. So make sure if you want to see Death of a Salesman, you start getting your tickets, and as soon as we know any information about lotteries, we will let you guys know.
Yeah, because I want to see that.
I do too. I remember when I read that play at school, I actually found it very interesting. I think I first read it in high school, and then I think they made us read it again
Yeah.
in college.
I think I did in high school too. Or
hmm
maybe it was college. Everything feels very mixed together.
I feel like they had me read it in high school, like around when we were learning about Arthur Miller, like when we also did the Crucible.
That makes
I think it
sense.
was all around the same time.
That makes sense. You know what I forgot? That Cynthia Erivo is going to be in Dracula on the West End.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Because it was just announced that she's going to miss the Golden Globes due to Dracula rehearsals.
I'm surprised about that. Is she going to be nominated?
She is, yeah.
See, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like this is if she has a chance of winning for Wicked, it would be this year, like after For Good. So that's why I'm like, it's a little strange to me that she's missing it. I
Right?
wonder if
That
she's
is
gonna miss the
strange.
Oscars.
You think she would? That's kind of wild.
I don't know.
That's wild.
But
Um,
by the way, something interesting also. Do you know who's resurfacing, which I'm very surprised about?
who?
Patti LuPone.
She's back?
She's back now on Broadway, but now she's touring.
No
Like in
way.
a solo show. She's doing touring. I saw like an advertisement for it online.
No way.
hmm
I thought she was going to be gone for good.
I thought she was canceled.
Me too.
So just a fun, interesting
Because they went
tidbit.
off on her.
hmm
She got, wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, it just reminded me of that because I was thinking you said Golden Globes and made me think Tonys.
Mm, that's weird. I'm shocked.
hmm
All right, this is the last one. So Peyton List is going to be Heather Chandler, January 26th.
Did you see they did the scrunchie ceremony? Like she came out in the outfit.
Yeah, it was cute.
hmm can she sing?
I have no idea.
I kind of want to go see her. I'm not gonna lie.
What was she in?
She was in the Jessie TV show.
Oh,
Hey, Jessie.
she looks so familiar. And I was like, I
She
can't.
was in that. She's in School Spirits with Milo.
Uh, I guess she can sing. That's a hard song if she can't sing.
I don't know. I'm very curious about it, and we've been wanting to see Heather's again anyway, so I would like to go. I think we got to
Yeah.
enter a lottery for that one.
Or people have been scoring on the rush,
Oh,
like second row on the
oh,
aisle.
maybe we do that.
Yeah.
That's another thing I still can't get over is when we showed up at Heather's and they were like, oh no, it was Spelling Bee, but it was the same
Spelling bee.
building. When they were like, yeah, the tickets you bought are no longer seats.
That was so wild.
That should have
That
been
was
on in part
insane.
of our episode last week.
I totally forgot about that though. Like
hmm
totally. That was wild. That was the most stressful 10 minutes.
Ever.
Wow.
The anxiety that I anxietied.
Well, because then like they could put you anywhere in the theater.
And we
And like,
specifically chose seats for a
yeah,
reason. Yeah, I forgot about that.
stressful.
hmm So I guess it's time to start talking about probably why, if anyone's tuning into this episode today, probably why they're tuning in.
Hmm.
So I guess we should first explain what is the new Mamma Mia situation.
The new one. That was
hmm
wild. I saw that video and I was like, what?
It's insane.
I
Do you know the
get it.
context, like, of exactly what happened?
They were singing, right? Behind?
So they were kind of doing what the women did with us. Like they were singing, they were dancing, and apparently it was like intermission and like they were all getting annoyed. And it looks like his nieces said something to them, and then they
Uh-huh.
started cursing out his nieces. So that's why he freaked out because security wasn't getting involved. They were now insulting two young teenage girls and like
Were they
cursing them
drunk?
out. They were drunk from what I heard.
Hmm.
And security came over, and instead of escorting them out, they escorted him out.
What?
And I think it's like obviously we weren't there, but from what I heard, I think he did return at some point. They let him back in, but yeah, they escorted him out as if he was the problem, and like they were putting the blame on the wrong
Yeah,
person. And that's
that's
why it's kind of
crazy.
blown up because like he was like obviously like should anyone be screaming like that in the theater? No. But
No,
also he wasn't wrong with what was happening.
no, and that's where like I think I kind of sympathize towards him. Like he shouldn't have crashed out that hard. He
hmm
should have just gotten security. But at the same time, when people are ruining your experience, and they were in the orchestra, right? They were close.
Yeah.
So they probably paid a good amount of money for those tickets. And these people are ruining it for them.
hmm
I don't know,
Absolutely
Mamma
ruining
Mia.
it.
I get it. Like everybody kind of loves Mamma Mia now and ABBA and like all that. And I think it's just like a big party. So I guess they're drinking more at the theater. But I don't know. I've never thought, oh, let me get wasted and watch a Broadway show. Like I don't get that
Mm-mm.
mentality
But what's
at
sad is
all.
it's happening at other shows too. Like when we went to Cabaret, we had those three drunk girls in
Yeah.
front of us,
Yeah. It's like, I
which
don't
also ruined
know.
our experience.
It's like, why are we getting wasted at a Broadway show?
I don't understand it. Like, have a little class. Like, it just feels like there is something, like a screw is loose, something is missing.
Yeah.
Um, but I guess so. What we were talking about earlier when we first came on is that so overnight, our video has resurfaced from when we went to Mamma Mia and we
Hmm.
experienced our situation with the drunk ladies behind us. And like when they got up, they hit an old woman, they were fighting with security, it was a whole thing. But our video is resurfacing because a lot of people think we're actually explaining what happened with this guy, but it's completely unrelated. It just
It's too
happens to be
different.
it happens to be a similar situation at a same show, different time.
Which I think annoys me a lot because it's like you have this occurring. And before this situation of the guy, we actually had people comment that it happened to them at Mamma Mia. So this has
hmm
happened multiple times and nothing has changed. Why? Why are
No.
they allowed to continue to be disruptive and rude? Like, why is this a thing?
Why is it okay? And what's sick to me is that like our situation happened in November. This is now January 6th, which means it's been 2 months since we went and nothing has changed. Like they had to
Yeah.
call the NYPD the night that we went. They escorted the women
Hmm.
out and were like gonna handcuff them. And you mean to tell me
Yeah.
they're still allowing this stuff to happen? And also on our video, back in November, we had the conductor comment and multiple cast members from the show. Like,
Yeah.
my question for them is, are they not talking to their house management staff? Are they not talking to their stage manager about this? Like, you would think as performers, seeing that people left upset, they would want to try to do something to make sure this doesn't happen again in the future. Because even they all verbally said that they
They
heard it
heard
on
it.
stage and that it was distracting for them too. It ruined the ending of the show.
And to be completely honest with everybody on this podcast, we have not been reached out at all
No.
about refunds or anything. Nobody has said anything to us. Like no one has offered anything. We didn't call the theater. I kind of regret it, but we wanted to make this PSA for everybody because when you're going to see that show, you should know that this may happen. So maybe you want to get the nosebleed so you're not spending
Yeah.
an absurd amount of money.
But the thing is, it's not even just this show, it's other shows too. Like the amount of people that are commenting on our page that this happened to them at Harry Potter. People have said it's happened at Hadestown, Moulin Rouge,
Oh
like
God,
and
Moulin Rouge is
Juliet.
bad.
Like everyone has experienced this on Broadway right now. And theater etiquette is just like dead. Like it's really sad, but
Yeah, it's not.
it's not being talked about enough. And also just to add on to like the fact that the theater like hasn't reached out to us and everything like that, like even it's sad that that's the case even with like people in the show having
Yeah,
acknowledged what happened with us. They were just like, hope you guys get to see the show again at some point. I already spent my hard-earned money to see your
yeah, I'm not
show.
spending it
I'm not
again.
spending it again.
No.
Maybe we were in the wrong for not calling the theater, but I do want to clarify also because people keep commenting on the video and asking why we didn't say anything to the ushers. We did.
Oh yeah,
Multiple times, actually. We were two of the people that did complain about what was going on as well the night that we went.
yeah. I went up to her during intermission, and then during the show, I went again,
Yeah.
and that was
So,
the final straw for them.
exactly. So, I just feel like that was something that needed to be clarified because I think people
Yeah.
think I saw one person commented like posting on TikTok is good, but not if you're not saying anything to the ushers. So, I do want to clarify. We did, especially well, you did it like on behalf of us. Something was absolutely said to the ushers.
Do you want to do a PSA tonight and just say, just so you know, we did
Yeah,
say
that actually
something?
may be good to do a PSA in general, just like re-breaking down our experience in bullet points or something and being like, here's what's happened since. We have not heard from the theater. We did say something. The the car blinking that you're hearing is us pulled over at a fire hydrant with hazards.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
sorry.
and also
Yeah.
and also add on, this has nothing to do with the video of the man circulating. Something like that. We could.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just because people keep
Um,
commenting about it.
yeah, and it's like, I don't know, we're not the type of people to just like sit quietly and then go to
Mm,
TikTok and complain. Like we've never done that before. So it's wild to me that it's like going viral because as you could tell if you scroll through our TikTok, we're always like making funny memes or doing advice or like vlogs and like it's always like happiness. Like we've
hmm
never complained about anything on there.
No. And I think also it's important to emphasize that the reason we felt like we needed to is because, like, we're not two random girls. We are Broadway podcasters, and we run a page where we share Broadway show reviews and
Mhm.
where we give advice and where we try to help you guys get tickets and stuff like that. And the same way it's our responsibility to give honest reviews of Broadway shows, it's our responsibility to tell you if we think something is not right.
Oh yeah,
So that's
definitely.
why we felt like in this situation it needed to be said. We've had situations at other shows that we haven't mentioned to anyone.
Yeah.
Like when we mentioned it on here, but we never posted it on TikTok when we went to Boop and the woman next to me was sitting and playing with her fingers in between her toes and put her
That's
toes on me. We
disgusting.
haven't posted about that on TikTok. We talked about it
No.
here on the podcast, but like it's our responsibility to like share these things because like if you don't share it, how are people ever gonna learn?
Yeah, and it's like, but like my issue is if everyone keeps posting about it, why aren't the theaters being more proactive?
Hmm.
Because is
I
it
don't get
because
it.
they're paying money, so they're entitled to that seat, so they can't kick them out? But I thought once you step in the theater, if you're disorderly, like you're out. Like if you go to a restaurant, if you're
Yeah.
disorderly, you're out.
There are
So I don't,
rules. There are rules. And like also at Broadway shows, you're not like people get away with it, which is disgusting, but you're not supposed to film. You're not supposed to talk. There's proper etiquette. And it's like if they are breaking the rule, why are they not being kicked out? I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
get it.
get it.
And you know what's also interesting is I am surprised that the producers of Mamma Mia, like this version that we saw, or like
Hmm.
whoever's running the theater, I am surprised they have not come out and spoke about all this. Because I am sure, especially now that like our video is circulating, the guy's video is circulating, I am sure they are all hearing about it again now. So like,
Oh
where is
yeah.
their statement? Why are they not even saying anything about all of this?
When
Which
does
is
Mamma
like
Mia
sick.
close? Does it close
Um,
next month?
I think so. Let's see. I'm gonna double check. It closes
It's
February 1st. So they still have another month. Like,
yeah,
there's no reason they should not be coming out and saying something because it is gonna hurt their ticket sales. I could bet you for the last month
definitely.
of the run.
Because I wouldn't recommend going.
Absolutely not. I
And
don't know,
I hate to say that, but
the whole thing is sick to me. And have you seen, I don't know if you saw this, but like an hour-ish ago, people started commenting and tagging news companies on our post.
no, I didn't notice that.
They tagged NBC News, they tagged ABC News.
What the fuck?
They're trying to get us like because they wrote an article, a People article came out about the guy, and I think people are trying to push for our video to have a similar situation.
Oh,
Yeah, the things going on with our video right now are actually insane. We've never experienced anything like this before, people. Like this is new for us.
if we get on the news, are we gonna be told about it?
I mean, they have to ask us permission.
Right?
They have to ask us permission. And also, I do want to say, and this is not related to any of this, but those of you who are commenting on our video that you really like listening to us talk and you thought we have like good banter with each other and like you like our storytelling and like you saw we have a podcast and you were excited. If you're listening to this episode, hi, and thank you again for the kind words because that is why we started a podcast because we're besties and we have good banter and we want to talk
Wait,
to y'all.
did you see the comment where it's like, "Are you guys from Long Island or not?" Because of our accents. And I was like, "No, we're not."
I did not see that one.
I was
I saw
dying.
I saw another comment where someone was like thinking that the women that we're talking about must have been from Long Island.
I saw one that said definitely from Staten Island. Those people.
The other people?
Yeah.
That's so funny. The things people are commenting is interesting, but also like, you know what I think would be fun? Like, I feel like we should go through some of the comments and like kind of share the stories that other people are commenting. Because the things that other people are commenting like are
Wait, this
insane.
can we this one's really funny. It
Hmm.
said, "Meanwhile, I'm opening a Starburst like I'm defusing a bomb." That's so
So fun.
funny.
Oh, Jinx? Wait, this one says, my husband got a tickle in his throat during Hamilton, and after handing him a mint, I pointed to the door and he knew what I was trying to say. Get it under control or go outside. Someone else wrote, meanwhile, my eyes water from suppressing a cough because I don't want to disturb people.
Literally.
This one's horrible. She wrote, my husband, kids, and I saved and finally went to Hamilton in New York City, and the people around us were singing every single song. My kids were devastated because we could not hear the cast.
What the heck?
Hmm. The whole thing is like absolutely insane. So here's another one.
Mhm.
Someone commented this happened at Stranger Things on Broadway. People were talking, filming with their flashes on, which made the
Flashes?
ushers flash their flashlights onto the crowd, and they were also screaming and talking back at the characters on stage. And another one, a woman wrote, I remember when my husband and I went to watch Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The guy next to us kept talking nonstop to his friend, so we told the employee. The employee gave a friendly warning to the audience, and he still persisted. So my husband had to tell the guy off to stop talking, and the guy never returned after intermission.
Oh my
And now this
God.
one. This one is crazy. This is Broadway these days. I went to see Sunset Boulevard and a woman next to me took a work phone call through the entirety of With One Look.
Oh, I would have cried.
I would have cried if that was our show. We love With One Look.
That's
This
crazy.
comment is interesting. This woman said that because of all these issues, she now goes to matinees because it's an older crowd and she's had no issues since doing that. She said that it's always that night shows are hell.
Really?
That's interesting. Well, I guess if you go to like a Wednesday matinee, you're not getting the kids like not the kids, like the 20, 30, 40-year-olds that are working nine to fives.
Yeah. I guess she's lucky because we can't do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see like I don't know, it's interesting to see what people are saying and like their own experiences. This lady, another Mamma Mia, she wrote, "My daughter and I went to Mamma Mia last week, and the woman in the row in front of us was talking loudly, laughing, and taking pictures of the entire performance. It was so distracting, and they were so unbelievably rude."
See, that's what I don't understand. Never in my life. Okay, honestly, do we like a good bootleg? Yes. Would we ever
Hmm.
create a bootleg? No. I'm
Absolutely not.
scared. Our
I
phones
do
are
not,
off.
I do not understand how people do it.
No,
This one's crazy. This one was the person's username is Pikachu. Instead of Pikachu, she wrote Moulin Rouge. I heard the woman behind me say something about her daughter present and coughing, testing
hmm.
positive. And I turned around and I was like, "What did you just say?" And she called me a hall monitor. Anyway, I got COVID that day.
Oh
So the
my
girl went to
God.
the show knowing she was positive for COVID.
Wait, listen to this one. Oh, I would have this would have made me mad. Okay. Oh my God, this is getting me mad just like looking at it.
Oh no.
Okay, once when I was seeing Hadestown, these two, she said old hags, um, next to me and my sister. Hold on, it keeps playing in my ear. Okay, there we go. Talked the whole time, and when it got to the scene where Orpheus turns, one of them said, in the dead silence of the theater, "Well, that was stupid."
That would have gotten you. Wait a minute, didn't that happen on the day, one of the days we went?
Did it?
Remember I said to you I heard someone say something was stupid? I remember
Maybe.
do you remember that? We were sitting like
Yeah.
front row. I think it was the day we saw Ali. Could you imagine if it's the same day?
That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
I remember saying something to you, like I heard someone make like a nasty like noise or
If
something like
you
that.
can gasp during that,
Hmm.
do not say that out loud.
Don't say it's stupid. Like, wait until you leave the theater.
That's crazy.
And it's interesting because a lot of people are saying that this is happening like on tours too. Like one person wrote that they went to see a tour in Seattle, and I think sounds like it's also Mamma Mia, and people were
Hmm.
acting wild, talking and going woo like it was an SNL skit over the dialogue. My daughter
That's
took me to
crazy.
the Academy of Music in Philadelphia, and it was the same thing. Security called over 3 times on a grown woman.
That's crazy. Okay, somebody wrote that they would have turned around and handled it themselves. Listen, don't discredit us. We handled it ourselves. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like we did what we could. These these comments that people are making are just like insane. I was at a show where the woman behind me took 3 phone calls during the show and spoke full volume. That first phone
Yeah.
call, I would have been up at the usher.
Oh yeah. Someone wrote, "Where's Patty LaPone when we need her?"
I saw that. I saw that one. The stuff that like the things that people are commenting are just like crazy. And then so we also like some of our stuff about like stage door etiquette is also circling a little bit.
Hmm.
And people are commenting on that, some like really bad experiences they had at the stage door. Like one person wrote that on this past Sunday, she went to see Death Becomes Her, and when Megan Hilty came out, an entire group of friends kept trying to push her, and one by
Oh
one,
my
and she couldn't
God.
get to the front because of that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And I agree, like, there shouldn't be multiple warnings. It's like, or, okay, treat them like children. You get two, you get one time. I'm telling you, if you do it again, you're done. They do it again, they're out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, why is it like two, three, four, five? Like, they had how many warnings? They had
Like
one in intermission, one again, and then fine. So they had like three or four
I think
warnings.
they even had more. But like what's frustrating is I get it that they paid money, but we paid money too.
A-
And
How are you enjoying the show if you're talking the whole time?
mm, I don't know, I don't understand how they're allowed to leave people that drunk in the audience. Like if they were at a bar, right?
Yeah.
The bartenders would probably cut them off from like getting more drinks. But like they even came, remember at
Mm.
one point they came back with refills. So it's all that's another thing to think about is maybe the Broadway shows need to like give out a wristband or something and like, or a drink ticket. And it's like once you have your one drink, you're cut off. Because why are people allowed to get two, 3 cups of wine at a Broadway show? Do you remember once, I don't remember what show it was, but like we even saw
It was
someone
Mamma
bought the
Mia.
bottle, like they bought a
It
whole
was Mamma
bottle.
Mia.
Yeah.
I remember that because we were staring at it. And we're like,
Yeah.
the whole cup was filled to the top of wine.
Yeah. It
Like
was,
that's not good for you.
they must have bought like a double or a triple.
Yeah.
So like, how is that allowed? That's something on the Broadway theaters and like the merchandising companies that are running the food
Hmm.
stands. Why are people not being cut off?
They want their money
Hmm.
because it's like what, probably like $30 for a triple.
Yeah. Probably more. I mean, one glass of wine could be $20.
Yep.
If the whole situation is disturbing and sad and just strange,
It really
like,
is. And like, I don't understand why nothing is being changed or even like talk about it.
mhm.
Acknowledge that this is happening in your theater and that you're
Yeah.
gonna try to do better. It's like they don't care.
Well, that's what I'm angry about, especially now that the situation happened with the guy too. Like, and we even had other people comment, like as we said, with similar situations at Mamma Mia. It keeps happening over and over again. Why is the show not addressing it? Or the other Broadway shows? Now, there are some shows where like we've seen like the ushers are really on top of it.
Well,
Like
that's what shocks me when you were saying Stranger Things because they were like so on top of it.
I wonder if it matters which section you're in because I feel like every usher is different too. Like
Yeah.
they're part-time employees, like, I don't think they get paid a lot. Like I feel like it matters also like how into it they are and how
Yeah.
like much they really care.
That makes
Um,
sense.
but again, it's the house management's fault because they're in charge of the ushers too. Like you
Yeah.
need to emphasize the rules. They need to start making announcements before shows again. They need to
Yes,
have the
please.
playable inserts, but also and make announcements. Like some shows don't even like do that anymore. Like,
No. You don't even know when it's gonna start.
well, yeah, that too. And you know what? It's like I think that's also part of the issue too. Like it's always at the beginning. You always see a million flashlights because everyone's turning their phone off. I
Yeah.
think it's because a lot of shows nowadays don't have overtures. When you had an overture, it gave you time to turn the phone off. It was
Yeah.
like you had 2 minutes, you knew, to like catch up. But
Hmm.
now the shows just start out of nowhere without a warning, without an announcement. How do you know to turn your phone off?
Why did they stop the announcements?
That I don't know.
Like, it's really that you just have to press a recording. So I don't get it.
Do you think it has like something somehow to do with COVID times? Like, and like, because I feel like this all started after COVID. Like, I hate to talk about COVID because like it was already like 5 years ago, almost
Hmm.
6. But I do think theater etiquette changed significantly since then.
Well, you think of society as a whole, and not to get like really deep, I guess,
Hmm.
but to kind of get deep. But you think of like this, and like, yeah, you could be selfish, but the selfishness in people, and you even see it in um the kids like I teach too. You see such a difference
Hmm.
between before COVID and now. They're lacking empathy. They're lacking that knowledge that, oh, what I'm doing is affecting the people around me.
Mm.
And even Gen Z, you see it. They have no social skills. They have no idea like what's the norm because they weren't brought up into society. They were at home.
Well, yeah, that they were at home. And also at the time before COVID, when they were out like to learn social skills, they were all obsessed with tablets and
Yep.
iPhones and this and that. That's when like this internet generation kind of started, and
Yep.
they did not learn how to socialize. Like I feel like behaving at a show is a standard part of learning how to socialize. Like people were commenting on our post that this is even happening at movie theaters. Like how are you not taught how to behave in a movie theater? A movie theater is supposed to be like a test run for a Broadway
Yeah.
show. Like a kid's going to a movie theater at maybe 2 years old, 3 years old sometimes. That's where they're learning the skills of how to behave in an audience, how to not be disruptive of people around them. If they're
Yeah.
not getting that taught properly at a young age, they're never going to understand it as they get older.
Well, think about restaurants too. Instead of teaching kids to sit and eat correctly and
Hmm.
socialize,
They're on
they're
their
handed
tablets.
a phone to watch videos.
Hmm.
It all starts there, and people don't realize that.
Hmm. Well, but now back to our situation though. The women, the night that we went though, they
Yeah.
were in like 40s, 50s. The youngest one we thought maybe was like mid 30s.
Yeah. Entitlement.
Mm,
I think 100%. I paid for this, so you can't tell me what to do.
mm.
Entitlement.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
I
what I
also
think.
think entitlement has gotten worse since COVID.
Yeah, I think as society as a whole, entitlement is nuts.
Hmm.
Where everyone thinks they're supposed to be given everything. I paid you, so you
Yeah.
work for me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That honestly, that feels like how they must have taken it that night.
Hmm.
That's what it felt like. You know, I think there's two issues here. I think the issue one is people who feel entitled. Well, actually, no, I think there's three issues. One is people who feel entitled. Two are people who just were not like they could be older, but they were not taught theater etiquette. And
Yeah.
then, or maybe they're from like out of town or something, and it's their first Broadway show. You never know. Like tourists, it happens a lot with them. Like the tourists film the shows and
Yeah.
stuff. And then three are like what we were talking about, this younger generation who were not raised to socialize and are lacking a certain amount of social skills necessary to be out in society at some place like a Broadway show. There is a level of class almost
Yeah.
that is missing. Like Broadway used to be that you would dress up. Men would go in suits, women would go in
Yeah.
dresses or a nice blouse and slacks. Like it used to be on this pedestal, like I'm having a night out at the theater.
Yeah.
Now, people are showing up in shorts and a tank top. We've seen
Hmm.
people in tube tops.
Yeah.
How is that appropriate at a Broadway show?
Yeah, it's crazy how different. And you think about also like when we saw Back to the Future and the kid who took off his shoes and his parents
Hmm.
didn't say anything.
No.
Like,
And the same day went to Back to the Future, and like 2 rows ahead of us, we had that girl who was on her tablet the whole show.
yeah, like how is that okay? Like, what in your right mind are you letting your son take off his shoes in public? I was taught you never do that
Hmm.
ever. Like,
I would never take my shoes off in public. I think the only time I've ever taken them off, and mind you, I had socks on, is like if you're
yeah,
on a long plane ride.
yeah,
But like, I would never take it off at a show, especially like that kid's feet stunk. You mean to tell me the parents didn't smell it the whole time?
maybe they're immune to it.
Maybe. But the kid with the tablet, that angered me. Because what parent in their right mind hands a kid a tablet at a Broadway show? You just paid $200 to $300 for your kid to sit there watching Bluey or Miss Rachel on a tablet.
Yeah,
Just get a babysitter.
yeah, I don't get it.
That
I
part was
don't at
strange to
all.
me. The
I don't at
amount
all.
of like etiquette issues we've noticed, people on their phones. We've seen people checking their emails.
Like, I don't get it. Why are you checking your email? The last thing I would want to do if I'm out enjoying my time is to look at my emails.
Well, a big issue is that because of social media, like TikTok, for example, because of something like TikTok, where each video is like 2 minutes,
I
30
guess
seconds or less,
attention.
people have lost those attention spans. So they don't have the patience anymore to sit and watch a 2 hour movie, watch a 2 hour play. They have to check the device because it's like an addiction. Like,
Yeah.
We've experienced it when we went to Liberation and we couldn't pull out our phones during intermission. I remember you turned to me and you were like, you feel weird not being able to check your phone. But at the same time, we both said it almost felt like relieving to not be
Yeah.
able, not to have to check our phone. Like instead, we were chatting.
Yeah. Like I remember being like, I know nothing's gonna happen. In my brain, I'm like, oh, what if somebody needs me? Like, what if
Hmm.
something bad happens and they can't reach me? That was my only thing. But like, nothing terrible is gonna happen in the 2 hours.
Hmm.
Um, but you're right, it's like an addiction, and it's crazy to think that these kids and these Gen Zers, their attention spans are that bad. How are they doing school? Like,
Mm.
I can't imagine teenagers in the classroom. Like, what are teachers doing to help that? That's crazy.
I don't know. Like,
Can you
and
help it?
like, I don't know. I mean, some of these schools are giving the kids tablets to use for work and
Yeah,
giving them laptops. Half the kids aren't even learning how to write like with by hand anymore. Like they're not learning script. Like they know their ABCs
is
and
that
everything else is
crazy?
being typed.
It's crazy.
Like even like standardized testing, a lot of it's online. Like,
Hmm. I don't know. It's sad to me. It's sad to me that grown people are acting like this
mhm.
and that nobody has the awareness that my behavior is affecting people around me. So let me stop.
I feel like there's a lot of social awareness missing nowadays, and that goes to the stage doors too. Like
Yeah.
these people at the stage doors, they are pushing, they are shoving. You and me, I felt like we were going to get trampled on a couple
Hmm.
times. You mean to tell me they don't feel my body up against them when they are pressing into me? Some of these people act so socially unaware, and then like until we say something, like they don't even realize we're there. So many times you and me have turned to each other, we were like, "Are we invisible?"
Remember Moulin Rouge? That
Mm-hmm.
guy? I think I
Mm-hmm.
said something to him.
Yeah, you did because he was on you. He was actually like on you.
Yeah, like, and
It's like,
nothing was going
am
on.
I invisible? Like you and me always joke about that.
Yeah, like, but I don't get it because I would never do that because I'm so maybe I'm like, you're a stranger, don't touch me, like, ugh.
Mhm. But see,
But
that's the thing. I feel like our generation, like, we were raised like stranger danger. We were raised like you have to be
we
socially
had a
aware. You have to
little
be
fear.
respectful of your elders, respectful of people. They
Yeah.
implemented fear in us, like, are like, they tried to teach us like right from wrong. I don't know if this new generation is getting that as much.
No, because I feel like they don't understand consequences to things,
Hmm.
like how
And
we
then
were taught.
And I will say, like, the situation at the show that we went to, obviously those were older women. I feel like a lot of the theater etiquette issues, like in the theater, are all different ages, but
Hmm.
stage door is very much younger
Younger.
generation, like 20s, late teens.
I wonder how we've not been at the Outsiders stage door, but when it first opened, that was the most scary stage door ever.
Terrifying. And the amount of people that would leave before the bows even started,
I
they would
hate
leave
that.
during the last scene of the show. You guys are so obsessed with wanting to meet them that you're okay not knowing how the show ends.
Right?
You paid a Broadway ticket. Be respectful of the actors. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, why do you think the actors would want to sign your playbill if you haven't even seen their full performance? They're putting their heart and soul in this. Like, what do they owe you? Like, they're doing stage dooring for free.
Can we talk about people who go to the stage door with like different playbills from other shows? Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Well, again, if someone actually commented on that on our stage door video, if you have not seen the show that day, why should you go stage door? Reserve stage dooring for the people who have paid money to go see the show that day.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
It's strange. It happens in Harry Potter. They had to split up the stage door now into people who have seen the show, people who like were camping out since the morning, and then people who have an older playbill from an older time they went to Harry Potter, but they did not get to see Tom at the stage door.
But no, you're not allowed then. Sorry, you missed it.
Like,
The
I'm paying
hell?
good money. Like, give me my opportunity.
That's nutty.
Or like when we went to House of McQueen, like
Yeah.
it wasn't a big stage door. It was a small stage door. It's a small off-Broadway theater. But the women around us were insane because Luke Newton. and we
Yep.
got pushed all the way to the back when we were like towards the pretty close to the front, but because people were shoving their way in because they were prioritizing themselves. There is a level of selfishness
Yeah.
in this new generation where they
Hmm.
don't care how it affects other people around them. Like when we go to a stage door, if we ever see a kid, you and me always make room for the kid to come to the front because
Yeah.
like they
The
have
kid.
we want the child to be able to like meet the actors. Like it's a child.
Yeah.
These other people don't do that.
No, because they're selfish. And
Hmm.
I think that's really what it boils down to. All these people at the
Hmm.
shows. You know what? I don't think that guy should have freaked out, crashed out that hard,
Hmm.
but I don't blame him. I don't think he's
I
in the
don't
wrong.
either. No, I he's not in the wrong. These women were being selfish, and then they were harassing his teenage nieces. Who would ever talk like that to a child
Right?
especially that you don't know? You shouldn't even talk like that to your own children. But like,
Once you see it's teenagers, you stop, especially if you're older.
hmm I would never. I would never. It's just amazing me that there are people that would. And like, I agree with you. I don't blame the guy. Like, do I think he should have screamed like that?
No.
No, like there are right ways to go about it. You go up to the usher, you call security, like you
Yeah.
make a stand. But I could see why he felt like he had to crash out because he felt like he was not getting help from security.
No. And like,
Which is how we kind of felt when we went to Mamma Mia. Like, how many times do we and other people around us have to complain in order for you to finally escort these people out? They did not escort them out until the end of the show, right before the bows.
yeah, and it was like ridiculous. At that point, the whole thing was ruined.
Hmm.
Like, you already ruined the whole show.
You were ready to
Because
crash out. You almost did. I was holding you back.
yeah, I almost crashed out like him, and then I would have been all over TikTok. But
Yeah.
because once they got in trouble during intermission, they decided to be obnoxious. And
Hmm.
then we're like, look, they're being loud. The orchestra was playing. And they're like, look, they're loud. The orchestra's loud. And then like they were just being real jerks.
Hmm. The situation was horrible. Both situations are horrible. And
Yeah.
everything, like, we are reading all the comments. Everything that you all are commenting on our video, like, those situations that you've all experienced are terrible. And I feel so bad that
Yeah.
other people are in the same boat that we were in and that this guy was in. Like, no one deserves that when you go to a show. Like, and what it comes down to is have some class. A woman actually commented that on our video, and
Hmm.
she even said like you could tell that the two of you really have class. Like she was complimenting us that like she was like you
That's
could tell like
nice.
the two of you know how to properly speak your mind and have class and you have class like you know how to properly behave and like explain yourself. Like I thought that was so sweet. Like people are commenting really nice stuff.
Yeah. No, it's nutty. It's like, and this is like our second or third um video about theater etiquette, and nothing has changed.
We spoke about theater etiquette in one of our very first podcast episodes. And like
Yeah.
nothing has improved. If anything, I think it's gotten worse.
Right? I think it got worse. Definitely. It's definitely gotten worse.
It's the whole situation is horrible. And I just want to say also, everyone, please don't fight in our comment section. The amount of people I see fighting with each other are crazy.
About what?
People are commenting like they're just fighting over like if our situation has things to do with the man and like
Oh,
about respect. And I don't know. It's now another one. Is your blinker on? That's all I hear. It's my hazards, everybody. We were pulled over at a fire hydrant.
who cares?
Our hazards. I'm literally commenting back. I'm so sick of these people.
It's crazy.
They're like, that's all we hear. Okay, don't watch our video then.
I can't believe this keeps happening on Mamma Mia. Come on, theater. If you're listening, like, why is nothing changing?
I will say though, this one person just commented on one of our things, and I don't necessarily agree with her comments. She wrote, honestly, seeing all these people equally irated about this has me inspired to start telling off strangers more. So many times I've sat in silent discomfort and agitation because I was terrified if I called someone out, I look insane and everyone who was around would think I'm an asshole. I will say, I don't think everyone should be telling off each other and screaming like that man did. You have to go about these things the proper way. If there's someone in the
Yeah.
audience that is bothering you, you go tell the ushers. You ask to talk to the house manager. You
Yeah.
ask to talk to the box office. You don't scream at each other because then honestly, you are in some ways becoming part of the problem. Because yes, those women were a problem when the guy went, and those
Yeah.
women were a problem when we went. But the guy ended up disrupting the whole audience
Mm-hmm.
by screaming the way that he did. There were people in the mezzanine like who didn't know this was going on. And vice versa when we went, when
Yeah.
these women were being escorted out of the mezzanine and they were screaming at the cops. Remember the
Mm-hmm.
orchestra? They everyone was turning up and looking at us like on our
Yeah.
section. No one was paying attention to the stage anymore at that point. They were all looking at our section to see those women being escorted off. So like when you scream like that in a theater, you are interrupting people who maybe like the people near them aren't causing a problem.
Yeah. And it's like if we all just start crashing out, what's gonna get accomplished?
Yeah,
Like,
like
yeah, we you do want to crash out when you see that stuff, but you also don't know if they'll start swinging.
well
They
yeah,
might start punching you. They might start like you just don't know. They might have a knife. Like you never know
you
in this
don't
day and
jump to
age.
yell and scream at people. There's proper channels to do this. And also, the ushers and the cops and everyone will protect you. Like when
Yeah.
they say like, "Oh, who complained? Who complained?" They're not going to tell you who complained. Now, the issue when we went is
Yes.
that they assumed that it were these two women, this one older woman in particular behind us
Yeah.
that she had complained. And then
She
one of the
didn't.
women did go to try to like swing at her. She kind of like pushed her when she was trying to walk out of the aisle.
Yeah.
Um, but it was multiple people in our section. I think there were people in front of us who complained. You had
Mm-hmm.
sent a complaint. One of the guys behind us complained. Like 4 or 5 people, like different people, have made a comment, and even the usher saw it all, and she even complained to the rest of the staff. Like,
Yeah.
um, so yeah, it's just
Yeah. Just let's not all start crashing out because it's just not gonna solve anything.
no.
And again, like Michelle just said, the cops will protect you because you never know. This world
Hmm.
is crazy.
Yeah, the world's crazy and like you have to be safe. Safety
Yeah.
is first. We're not saying don't speak your mind. If someone
Yeah.
is doing this at a show, it is unexcusable. You just take the proper action. The first thing you should do is go and tell an usher. And if
Yeah.
they don't address it, you go and
Hmm.
you complain again. You ask to talk to the house management. There are
Get
even
a
times where
refund.
if you say something, they'll refund you, they'll move your seat. Like you have to, there are proper channels to take.
Yeah. So please
Don't
do
crash
that.
out in the middle of a theater.
Yeah, because also like I wonder if his work saw that. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like you just
It's on the
don't want
internet.
that. Yeah.
On the internet. Um, I feel like we should talk a little bit about proper theater etiquette. Like we made a post about it, but like some of
Mm.
our tips for proper theater etiquette.
Yeah. So talking. You want to start with talking during the show?
Yeah. You do not talk at
No.
all during a show. If you have a comment to make, you save it for intermission. Now, I will say, do we like when we go to shows, sometimes we make a comment under our breath, like we're like, or like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like, or wow, or like things like that. Like, don't do it full volume. If you're gonna say something, whisper it
You
to
whisper.
yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you're allowed to have honest reactions. The cast want you to have honest reactions, but don't
Hmm.
talk. Don't take a phone call. Like,
Yeah, look, what are you doing taking phone calls during a show? Yeah,
mhm.
and don't talk so loud, like over the orchestra. Like you're trying to like talk over the show. Like that's crazy.
Mhm. Also, don't ever sing along to the show unless the show is advertised as a sing along. There is
Yeah.
no reason why we should be hearing you sing. We are paying to hear the actors on stage do what they've trained for. And
Yeah.
it's actually by you singing over them, it's really disrespectful to them and how hard they work at their craft. It's like you're almost making it
Definitely.
seem like anyone could do it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and like nobody wants to hear you singing at all. We get
No.
it. You know Mamma Mia songs. Got it. You know the songs in Moulin Rouge. We all do. Are we singing it? Absolutely not.
No. And Mamma Mia, because someone commented on our video, they're like, oh, but Mamma Mia was advertised as a sing-along. No, it was not. Mamma Mia is
No.
not a sing-along. At the
No.
end of the show, after the bows, they do three of the songs again. They do Mamma Mia, Waterloo, and Dancing Queen. You can sing then. You can
Hmm.
dance then. You can even film that part. People do it. But you
Yeah.
cannot sing or say a word until that happens.
Yep. Yeah, no, it is not a sing along. So please. That's crazy. Yeah, phones. Either do not disturb or put them away. Come on, people. Unplug for a little bit.
Yeah. The only time where you can take out like your phone during the
Hmm.
show is really at the bows at the end. That's become a trend now
Yeah.
that you film the bows. People do it. They don't really say anything anymore. Like, I wouldn't do it unless you see others are doing it as well, but
Yeah.
that's the only time where it would be okay. I mean, we
Yeah.
film the bows, like we post bows all
Yeah.
the time on our channel.
That's
Um,
okay.
but nothing else should be filmed, recorded, no
No.
voice memos, um no filming of the stage, like no filming of the pre-show even. Like if you're going to Anne Juliet, for
Yes,
example, they do a
please.
pre-show. You can't film that. Moulin Rouge, they do a pre-show. You can't film it.
No, no, and once the ushers tell you once, don't do it again. Um, what
You had a
else?
good one that you posted about when people are late seated.
Oh, yeah. So if you're late and you're getting seated, you shouldn't like stand like in the middle of the row. Like get to your seat and sit your ass down. Like what in the heck? Or just don't be late.
Hmm.
Like I can't fathom that. Our worst fear is being late. When we are not 15 minutes early or a half hour to a show, we're
We're
usually a half
late.
hour early. We're late because we're stressed. We're like, we don't want people to be disruptive. It is so disruptive, especially if you're like dead center. If you are dead center in an aisle, do not be late.
Hmm. Honestly, I don't know how people show up late to shows. It gives me such anxiety. And it's
Don't
like,
like
how do you
it.
show up late to a show? Aren't you going to be confused the whole time about what's happening?
Yeah, I don't like
Um,
it.
Also, don't take your shoes off at a show.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't play with your toes.
No.
If you're opening a snack, because some theaters do still allow snacks during the show, open it pre-show or during the
Yeah.
intermission.
We always eat during intermission. We have our little snackies.
Hmm. Honestly,
Intermission.
each act is an hour, hour and a half. Why do you have to eat?
Right?
Like, eat during the intermission, like, hold it in a little.
Hold on. You know, one time we
It's
were
not a
at a
movie theater.
what show were we at where the girl was playing with her ear hair? Gypsy.
Oh, yes.
That was disgusting.
She was playing with her ear hair the whole earwax, no, her
Earwax,
earwax and
earwax.
hair the whole show. She was picking it out of her ear and then playing with it in between her fingers
Yeah.
and smelling it and stuff.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, don't do that as a rule of thumb.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like that's just hygiene.
like if you're gonna do that, do it like in the dark corner in your house or something. Like what the
Um, I know there's no dress code, but in my opinion, proper theater etiquette dress code, a dress, a nice like shirt and blouse, or like jeans, or like
yeah.
capris, like a skirt for girls, like for guys, like maybe a nice polo,
Polo.
jeans,
Hmm.
like or a nice pair of like khaki shorts, like with a polo, like there's no reason to be showing up in a tank top.
Yeah. I don't know, but I feel like when you dress down like that, it gives you like a whole different vibe. But when we get dressed nice, it's like, oh, we're going on a nice night out. Like we're going
Hmm.
on like a little girls trip. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You want to
but
feel prim and proper. If you're gonna dress like a bum, you're gonna feel like a bum, and you're gonna treat the theater like as if it's like your living room.
yeah, definitely. And it just makes you feel better too once you get dressed nice.
Hmm. Other theater etiquette things.
Just be kind. Be
Be
respectful.
kind. Um,
Remember that there's people around you.
I would also like be mindful of who's around you. Like, so they do have a lot of shows. They have booster seats that you can
Mm-hmm.
get if you're having trouble seeing. If you see a child that's sitting behind you or someone who's really short, like, don't get a booster seat. Especially don't get a booster until you know who's sitting in front of you. We've seen people try to grab booster seats without even knowing
Yeah.
who's in front of them and if they could see yet or not. And then they ruin the view for us for the whole show.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that. I I have a hard time grabbing a booster.
Yeah. You only ever grab it if you're on an aisle and you really can't see. I think you only
Someone
ever
just
grabbed it like
commented,
once.
someone just commented on our where'd it go? Our vlog of Mama saying we paid again question mark? No, we didn't. We went once. Just we got multiple videos out of that night. Where'd it go though?
They
Maybe
probably
she
deleted
deleted
it. They
it.
probably deleted it because they realized.
Yeah, I think she deleted it.
Um,
No, we didn't go
and
again.
no. And we're not ever going again. Unless y'all want to give us free tickets, we will gladly go.
Front row, no kidding. And backstage.
Backstage access. Free dinner.
Oh yeah.
Another theater etiquette thing.
Hmm.
Do not woo or whistle or yell things out at the
Hmm.
show during the show. We are not paying to hear you. We are paying to hear the actors on stage. If an actor comes
Hmm.
out shirtless, and this is something we have actually witnessed, do not start whistling at them and like hoochie mama, like those kind of things. Like, ew.
Do you remember when we went to Sunset Boulevard and that guy was whooping and hollering for Nicole and someone shushed him and he waited for them at the end of the
Oh yeah, because he was gonna
show?
tell him off. But let's explain why they shushed him. Because he was yelling that
Yes,
she's right
queen.
and that she's a queen when she's about to kill the guy.
And it was so quiet
And she's
during that
having a
part.
psychotic breakdown.
Yep.
It was so inappropriate.
And he thought he was right for doing it.
Thought he was right. And he was ready to tell people off. I think he thought it was us for a second.
Yeah, I was so ready.
Yeah. But yeah, don't we've literally witnessed people whistling at the actors and the outsiders
Gross.
during
The
the show.
human beings,
It
but
was the most disgusting thing.
crazy.
Um, Also during bows, as we said before, do not leave.
Yeah,
The actors worked hard. They deserve your applause.
yeah. And the red,
It's
well, the red buckets too.
well, yeah, during Red Bucket season, like they make announcements sometimes about like how you can make donations. It's just like you're kind of saying, F all of that. I just want to meet the people, which is like you're not going to a show to meet the people. You go to a show to see the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Meeting people's a bonus if it happens.
Yeah, they don't owe you it.
They owe you nothing.
Do not stand around too. If they said no one else is coming out, you go home because no one
Hmm.
else is coming. Don't be a weirdo.
Don't follow actors home.
Oh, God.
That actually happened with one of the cast members of The Outsiders. And we actually know for a fact it happened. So we went to his concert.
Yeah,
And the girl who apparently followed him home was like in the audience near us. It was like a general admission standing concert. And she was bragging to two other girls about how she followed him home. Disgusting.
weird. Like what?
Strange.
Who in their right mind?
And who brags about it?
I'd be mortified if I did that.
Yeah, don't follow actors home. Don't. Oh, this happened at Outsiders like a week ago that fans like somehow snuck into the what do you call that? The alleyway?
Oh
Remember
yeah.
Brent posted about it that people were like in the alleyway like trying to get the actors to come out. Like if the actors aren't coming out, the actors aren't coming out. Like
And
they
you
do
could get
not
the
owe
police
you.
called on your ass. Why are
Yeah.
you doing that? That's weird. You're
Also,
stalking.
don't follow actors into restaurants. We've overheard a girl at the stage door once at
Yes.
Outsiders again. A lot of these things happen at Outsiders. And she was telling Trevor that she saw him walk by and she was waiting for him in like a restaurant. She thought he was gonna come in and he didn't come in, but it's like her his usual place. Like, are you stalking him?
Yep.
Disturbing.
That's bizarre.
Hmm.
That's bizarre.
Theater etiquette is just gone.
And like I really hope it like with everyone sharing and us making videos that people kind of take it to heart and kind of learn and grow instead of like this continuing.
I hope, but at the same time, like, so our videos hit now like over 300,000 views,
Yeah.
which is great, but that's like not even a, a quarter, if not less, 10% of the amount of people who go to Broadway shows.
Yeah.
Like, or even less, like, it could be a hundredth of the amount of people, like billions of people, well, not billions, millions of people go to Broadway shows. It is on the theaters to teach that theater etiquette.
Yes.
They need to make announcements. The ushers need to do a better job. The front of house manager and like the house management staff, they need to enforce rules. Like, you're allowing this. You guys are part of the problem, and it's sick.
100%. It should be like, all right, you gave them one warning, you tell them they do it again, they're out, then they're out. Like,
Hmm.
that's it. Why is it like 10 warnings before something happens? No, you get two. That's it.
I don't understand how those women were allowed to stay when they had given them the warning during intermission and they started mocking the security. Like, if I was the security guard, I'd been like, oh, you're gonna mock
Okay,
me? You're out.
now you're
Like,
done. No, because they don't have the balls. I don't know.
mhm.
You know what I mean? That was very harsh of me. I'm sorry,
No, I know. I agree with you. I
but
agree with you.
they just I think they were afraid of something. I don't know.
Hmm. Well, that's why they ended up calling in the NYPD to finally do it.
Yeah, buddy, please do better, people. Please.
Please do better. Any other final comments about theater etiquette?
I think that's it. Just I don't know. We'll see where this video. Maybe we'll be on the news.
That'd be cool. Hey, maybe we're gonna hit our goals and manifestations early that we made last
Yeah,
week.
right?
We actually manifested like getting more followers and stuff, and then boom, this happened. So
It's
our
crazy.
powers are activated again.
Thank God I need something.
Mm-hmm. True that. True that. Um, so like always, or if you're new here for the first
Mm,
time, I will say this to you. Please follow us on all social media platforms on TikTok at Love Letters to B-Way with one Y and at Love Letters to B-Way with two Ys on Instagram. Why? Because one Y wasn't available. And I say that every episode. I've been saying it since the beginning, and I'm going to keep on saying it because I'm still angry about it. Like, I wanted it
yeah.
to match all our platforms. And then also, if you have any comments to make to us, if you have any questions for us, if you have any topics you would love to see us discuss in a video, if you have a question about if your theater etiquette is wrong, or like you have
Yeah.
a story you want to share with us that you want us to talk about on here, email us at loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. Once again, it's loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. You can also DM us on Instagram. You can DM us on TikTok. Our chats are open. We would love to hear from you guys.
Definitely.
And maybe, at some point we'll do a Q&A. We can answer your questions. Like, we are
Hmm.
up for whatever y'all want. So, yeah, that's it this week. Do you have any manifestations?
Uh, I don't know. What is today? I can't even.
Today is the 6th. This episode comes out on Sunday.
Hmm. I don't
So
know. I
then,
just
so
took
these are our manifestations for like the week of the like 11th or something.
uh be on the news.
Be on the news. I want, no, no. My manifestation is I want someone from Mamma Mia to reach out to us and try to make things right.
Me too. I want like because right now nothing. Not even the theater. Nothing. No one has reached out.
No one has reached out at all.
And we had the person who plays Donna comment, the
Yeah.
conductor, ensemble
Ensemble member.
members. So,
By the way,
hmm,
the amount of people commenting back to the conductor on our behalf, I don't know if you've seen it.
that he should give us tickets.
Yeah,
I saw that.
his DMs must be blowing up
Yeah,
because like people are trying to fight for them to give us tickets. Like, and people are actually angry at his response that he was so nonchalant, like, hope you guys can see the show again one day. Like,
yeah. We're not
people
going
are
back.
actually getting angry.
Listen, we work hard for our money, and we don't want the same thing happening. We don't trust this
Exactly.
theater. They gotta
Exactly.
do better.
And thank you to the people who are defending us.
Yeah, that's nice. You don't even know us. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. It's very sweet, actually. But yeah, I think that's our manifestation. I want to hear from Mamma Mia
Yeah,
or the news. I'll take the news.
that would be crazy. I've never been on the news.
No, me neither.
Mm,
I'll take it. I don't know. I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah, it's a good week.
Okay. Thank you guys. We will see you back here again, same time, same day next week.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.